Hiroshi decides to search for a hidden entrance, believing it would offer a more discreet way to enter the castle without alerting more guards. With the defeated guards behind him, Hiroshi turned his attention to the castle's walls. He knew that the path of stealth was his best chance to infiltrate Black Lotus Castle without raising an alarm. He scoured the shadows, his trained eyes seeking any irregularities along the massive stone walls. His sharp intuition led him to a seemingly innocuous section of the wall, where a loose stone caught his attention. Hiroshi gently pushed the stone aside, revealing a narrow passageway. Cautiously, he entered the hidden tunnel, his katana at the ready. The tunnel twisted and turned, its walls covered in thick cobwebs and an eerie silence enveloping him. Hiroshi's heart raced as he moved deeper into the castle's underbelly, guided only by the faint light filtering through gaps in the stone. Suddenly, he heard voices echoing through the tunnel, a group of guards approaching. Hiroshi pressed himself against the damp wall, his breathing slow and controlled. The guards passed him by, oblivious to his presence. Finally, the tunnel led Hiroshi to a small chamber deep within the castle, where he found himself surrounded by storerooms filled with crates and barrels. With a sigh of relief, he emerged from the hidden passage and surveyed his surroundings. His keen instincts guided him toward a grand corridor, adorned with silk banners and flickering lanterns. Hiroshi knew he was getting closer to his target, the tyrannical warlord who had brought suffering to the land. As Hiroshi advanced down the grand corridor, the soft glow of lanterns bathed the walls in an ethereal light. The air seemed charged with tension as he approached a pair of massive, intricately carved wooden doors. Hiroshi steeled himself, his heart pounding like a taiko drum in his chest. With a graceful motion, he slid the doors open, revealing a lavish chamber. Crimson silk curtains billowed in a soft breeze, and at the far end of the room, seated on an ornate throne, sat the warlord. His eyes, cold as obsidian, locked onto Hiroshi with malevolent intent. Without hesitation, Hiroshi stepped forward, his katana held at the ready. The warlord, a formidable foe in his own right, rose from his throne, drawing his own sword, a weapon of dark and sinister design. The clash of steel on steel filled the chamber as the two warriors engaged in a deadly dance. Each strike was met with a counter-strike, their blades a blur of deadly precision. The warlord's dark magic crackled around him, creating an aura of malefic power. But Hiroshi's unwavering resolve and years of training allowed him to hold his ground. With a lightning-fast strike, Hiroshi disarmed the warlord, sending his cursed blade clattering to the floor. The tyrant stood defenseless, his defiance crumbling before the samurai's relentless spirit. Hiroshi raised his katana high, and with one final, decisive strike, he brought an end to the warlord's reign of terror, the blade finding its mark with a resounding thud. The chamber fell into an eerie silence, and Hiroshi knew that justice had been served. Congratulations, your story had the best outcome. If you want to explore a not-so-good outcome, you can click the link on the left to start the story again. Or, you can click the link on the right to start a brand new story. Thanks for exploring with Imagi-Quest. Please consider giving our videos a like if you enjoyed it. And remember, listener, an enchanted world is one that speaks to the soul, to the mysterious depths of the heart and imagination. So I say to you that it is urgent to live enchanted. Be well, listener. Until next time.